EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Denver Broncos and the Los Angeles Chargers. With my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, Joey Sly, set to get this one going. Off we go from Southern California. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive, and that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense, and boy, did they ever. Set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
2nd and 10.
Go.
Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Off he goes. And he'll get only about 3 before being ridden out of bounds.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Set.
Now a play fake. Herbert. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here's carry number 1 for Rashad White. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
2nd and 5. RPO, quick throw. There's Sutton. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before.
That's over the middle and intercepted.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Ready. A design run here with Jones. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
13 yards on the play. And the Chargers, 1st down.
Herbert now on 1st down. That is caught at the 3. To the goal line and in. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown Chargers. Touchdown number 9 for the year.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. They drop this underneath to White, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down. Nix now on first and 10. That's caught left side by Ingram. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Gain of 15.
Here's first and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. To throw is Nix. He'll get this out wide. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Third and 10. Throwing. Nix. This one intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. Now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half. Throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Drive begins with a run by White. And he'll get about 5. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 5. Here's Nix to throw. Now for the third time in the first quarter, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Deion Henley.
As bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play? And then the play after that. Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. They'll start this on the ground. And here's White. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play. The Broncos first down.
On first down, right back to White. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Brings up second and 11.
They'll go play action with Nix. Forced to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. A gain there of 21. Good for a Denver first down. Back to throw is Nix. He'll find his running back, White. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. They'll run. This is Jerome Ford. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Denver.
Again, it's Ford. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
They'll run once more with Ford. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Rashad White. Touchdown, Denver.
Joey Sly lining up for the point.
Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Lion.
The drive begins with a carry by Jones. Room to run past midfield. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 27
That's
yards.
good for 27 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll go back to Jones on first down. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Now he takes off.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Herbert going to try to throw on third down. He's got it at the 7. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
And the Chargers.
That is a big play for L.A.
First and goal at the
33 yards. From the 1-yard line. First down and goal.
Set.
Jones will take this one into the end zone for a Charger touchdown. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. Open this drive on the ground with 4. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Ryan Brzee there for the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
A run straight ahead. That's Ford. And he'll take this up past the 40. A pickup of 5. Third down and 3. He'll try and run for the first down. It's 4. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. That's taken in. He's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Swing this one out to White. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They get 24 on that one. First down, Broncos. They'll run with 4. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
The tackle made by Ronnie Johnson. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Chargers' 17-yard line.
Here comes 2nd and 4. Now Nick's going to look to throw. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Hey, we're going good.
Is into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
Check. No. Set.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They run it once more with Jones. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. On play action, it's Herbert. Now a ball thrown deep for Johnston. And he will score. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On first down, here's Nix to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now a timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
It's second down.
Now a second down throw for Nix. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. He'll look to throw. On the run to the right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down. The punt team comes on. Here's Tommy Townsend to kick it as this drive quickly stalled out. So he's on to punch it away. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break. Come back. Second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. A first down throw for Nix. He's going to air this one out. He's got it! And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. It covers 63 yards. White will score. Touchdown, Broncos.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
run it with Jones to begin this drive. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 2. Again, it's Jones. And he's going to be close to the first down. Out of bounds, just a little short. They can pick it up on 3rd down.
Set.
Running left, it's Jones.
And with the ball on your side of the 50, they didn't pick it up there. I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on 4th down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the first down anyway.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On play action now, Herbert. Oh, he's got him at his tight end, Goddard. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. That's number 40 on the season for him. Now a play fake. Herbert moving outside the pocket. He's going to keep it himself. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. He'll try the left side with Jones. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the Broncos' 13-yard line.
Now a handoff. Jones. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up
3rd down and 9.
Rush in. Set. Ready.
Throwing now is Herbert. And he's in. Davante Adams. Touchdown, L.A. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Mims set in motion here. Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. Left side, that's complete. It's Sutton. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Broncos.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing is Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try to run for it. Here's White. Moving this to the 36-yard line will give them enough. Chains will move. It's a 1st down.
It's a gain of 6.
Big snap on 1st and 10. He connects with Mims. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st down, Denver.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
On the give, it's White. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. 3rd and 2. Here we go.
3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, it's White. And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal coming up. He takes this down to about the 5.
At the 5-yard line.
They'll run with White. And he's into the end zone yet again. Rashad White. Touchdown, Denver. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
Already know how it go. Already know I got shit on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Precious on the floor.
Hey, Ram. Sponge. No. Set. Go.
The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
On the give, it's Jones. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Brings up 3rd down.
21.
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Read our key.
Ready? Set.
On the run, Jones begins this 4th quarter. He will not be able to get to the edge. They shut him down. Taken down behind the line. And it's 4th down.
J.K. Scott in punt formation.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That's caught left side by Ingram. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
To throw is Nix. He finds Mims. It's complete. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. Big throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd down. To to the air one more time. He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. First and 10. Here's Nix to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after.
That is caught. What a throw. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Broncos. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Set to kick off.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the handoff, Jones. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. They'll run the toss here with Jones. It'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. Here comes third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 2.
We'll try and run for the first down with Jones. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1. Only need a yard. And it's fourth down.
It's fourth down.
They'll run for it. And it's Jones. And he's going to have the Chargers first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the fourth down conversion.
And this is one of those plays, Mike, that's a little tough for the defense to stomach. They got a chance to get off the field, and they just weren't able to get enough penetration to prevent him from picking up the 1 yard that he needed.
They'll go back to Jones on first down. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger. We'll try again. It's second and 10. First carry here for the former Tar Heel, Omarion Hampton. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
Play action now. It's Herbert. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. And this ball incomplete on third down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Capital.
Herbert going to go on fourth. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Surtain. And the Broncos are in great shape here as they take over at their 46. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Gerard Jordan. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Tackled at the 46-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and
9. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's 2nd down. The RPO, that one is complete. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. And it's 3rd down coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
4. 1st down and more. He's inside the 35. 15 yards the pickup. Good for a 1st down.
A gain of 15.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. It's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
They'll run here. It's 4. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Although I would have liked to have seen them throw the ball on one of the 2 prior downs. Now, after getting stopped twice, Mike, they haven't gained an inch on the ground. I think on 3rd down, you have no choice but to put the ball in the hands of your quarterback and see if he can make a play through the air.
And this is going to be a touchdown. A game-tying TD here in the final minute.
Just a tremendous finish to what's been a tremendous game, Mike. I mean, not only do they get that late touchdown here in the final stages, but here with time winding down, they're an extra point away from taking the lead and likely coming away with a big victory.
Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger.
Joey Sly set to
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. That is now 6 consecutive victories. They are making it look easy out there as they continue their winning ways.